Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we're playing some Kuku solo. Naturally, Book of Thoth got buffed, so here we are. If you want to know what the Book of Thoth buff was, it was this normally gives you 6% intelligence. 6% of your maximum mana becomes intelligence. Now it's 7%, so yeah, we'll see actually how much that ends up being, but for a character like Kuku, who you already build mana on for his passive, I think this is obviously the only like really big benefactor of this buff. This god and Danza to me are the two winners of this patch from the book buffs. Other gods like Neith and stuff who could build book, but like don't really, in my experience so far, haven't felt better with books. So I would probably recommend only going book on the gods who use it, which is really just Kuku Danza. But yeah, I mean it's awesome to see a character like this who really isn't too popular get a little bit of love, even if it's a bit indirect. And obviously, playing him solo is one of my favorite picks. It's super fun to always do. And yeah, definitely not the strongest thing in the world, but it can work, and that's really what it's about. We're into a Jormungandr with Sunder, and he's going a damage start, so kind of weird. He started lane as well. Now he's going to do his blue. Really, like, as always, and I know I've released some Kuku videos recently, but I kind of, with the new patch, I'm sort of like, well, let's just kind of go back to whatever, like, seems different a little bit or interesting. But obviously, if you have, like, recommendations, ideas of picks you want to see, let me know. We'll get to them. And, yeah, really with this pick, and with backline solos in general, as I've said before, playing our life and minimizing our deaths is kind of everything. If we get good gold, we will win. So you got to get to good gold. How do we get to good gold? Usually by not dying. And if we're able to just limit our deaths and farm well, we'll get our items online, and then we just kind of like carry. So these picks are always harder than frontliners, generally speaking, to play at a high level, when I wouldn't necessarily recommend them, but they are very fun, and if they work, they work, and if they don't, they tend to go really bad. So there's a lot of risk to it, but that's what makes it exciting. I recommend putting 2 points in your 3, and then kind of just maxing your 1 on this god most of the time. I think it tends to feel a bit better. This guy's actually used all of his health pots already, which is surprising. I feel like I can't really kill him, or even poke him super hard for the time being, but yeah, I mean, he's just like a healthy character, right? Maybe not, actually. He clears very quick because of the conduit. We'll obviously be getting more Yorm videos as I just get more games on him. I want to try like a bunch of different builds, so I'll probably do like a video per build. And yeah, there might be like maybe like a larger amount of Yorm videos than I normally would have for like a new god, but that's all good. It'll be fun. I have a Mordred video planned. I actually was just recording one, and then my recording stopped midway through, which was very grim. It was a great game, but Mordred is, I don't want to say back completely, but he's definitely a little bit better than he has been very recently, so that's definitely cool to see. And maybe we'll do a post-nerf chalk game as well. Showcase how that's looking. Just dash out of the 2. Again, being evasive to the abilities is kind of everything, and if we can get good trades where we get some free poke in, that's obviously super nice. Pop our first health pot now. He's already fasted back, mind you, and he had used his pots, so we're definitely in a good spot. Like, just the fact that, he already reset and we're poking him again, just puts him in, like, a kind of, not really bad spot. I think bad's a little excessive, but not a super comfortable spot, and we're going to get our full item on our reset, which is always great. There's a world he just pathed. That's not up yet, because remember, he did it afterwards. Okay, now he's pathing. He's just dead. Nice. Remember, so he shoved waved first, and then he went to his blue. Again, not really necessary anymore in this game. And there probably is some times where, like, actually starting wave is the move. But I don't know, I haven't really found, like, a huge reason to do it just yet. But a really good kill. Remember, obviously no fast on this Yorm, so it's pretty valued. And we can just do this, reset, get Chalice and Book. So very, very efficient back. And man, we're off to a wonderful start. Our team's not too far ahead right now. We're actually like pretty even despite being 3-zip, but yeah, that doesn't matter. I'm feeling super strong right now already, and I think we can probably just carry this game. Like, if you get a decent start on a mage, I feel like, especially if you just position well for the rest of the game, you're just going to kind of win. Point is, you're not supposed to get a decent start, but yeah, I'm feeling good. Again, we want to keep maxing our 1 now, just for the fight. We can kind of clear this and run to this wave again. I mean, there's not really... The thing with fighting, right, in a lane like this is I'm always having to be, like, afraid of this bat, so unless I can get, like, really easy damage off, which I'm just kind of missing right now, I don't need to, you know, like, sit there and rush. I'm getting a decent bit of the camps. I'm clearing pretty, like, efficiently and stuff. I'm alright to just sort of coast if I have to. I also have to remember, like, even though, like, yeah, I use Book very well on this character, Book is still a terrible item until it's stacked. And Chronos Pennant, I mean, it's just really strong, so... I'm ahead, but I'm not necessarily, like, stronger itemization-wise at all. Now, Kuku makes the gap closer than other gods, but... Yeah, we're still definitely with a weaker item. Too bad. Pretty good damage on our 3, even though we have 2 points into it. Really greedy from him. Alright, that's great. Got a free invader right there, got a bit of poke on him, his blue's coming up. I'm gonna, like, not really hold, because I think he's just pathing straight to his blue. So we'll just walk straight there. I want to fight him here. We saw Hunbat's top left. Ooh, is he still? I didn't see where he went. I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. Can I just commit to this? Yeah, probably. Remember, these things are so squishy that, like, thankfully you can kind of just insta-do it. Remember, they are worth, like, a lot less farms, so me getting that buff instantly does not mean I'm, like, all of a sudden crazy ahead, but it does help. You know, he's level 7 still, and we're taking over 9, so getting this camp control and stuff definitely is super solid. But I really, and this is lost media now because that merged video won't come out. There will be a new one, but like I said, it stopped midway through my recording. I really do want to see if we can, folks, as a community, push for the totem to come back in terms of giving actual cooldown rate. I really think a big problem, and you don't see it too much in these mage v like magic, like in these high damage matchups, because the lead is usually a lot more like on the fact that you're getting solo kills and stuff. But when you're bruiser versus bruiser, like let's say I'm playing Mordred, I'm against like a Chalk, or I'm playing, you know, Chalk, and I'm against a I don't know, Cabrakan or something, and I'm controlling the lane and I'm ahead and I'm getting objectives and stuff in terms of their camps, my camps, totem, chess camp, blues, whatever. You can kind of have the lane on lockdown, and I just don't feel like you get enough of a lead right now for having the lane on lockdown. And it's very frustrating because the other player can just play back, play safe, and there's not enough you can do from an advantage point. And I think when you have totem, you know, giving you 1 cooldown rate, and you get, you know, 6, 7 totems in a lane, plus all of those things, normally right now you just get up 1,000 gold, and that's kind of it. But if you're getting, you know, 6, 7, 8 totems, you're getting 6, 7, 8 cooldown rate, plus the 1k gold. You know, you get some rocks, you'll probably have 10 rocks, plus, you know, 10 strength, 10 int. And that lead, all of a sudden, for having that pressure, you get a lot more, which makes sense, right? I just think it's kind of a bit of a silly thing for pressure to kind of get negated in solo lane because you get less value out of getting it because there's less to actually get. So just my opinion, like I really would like to see that stuff come back. Again, I know I'm just like one person, but it really, in my opinion, is a huge issue, and it's really made this role a lot worse for wear. Without adding like any kind of alternative, because the Ellies are just the jungle camp, right? And it's just sort of like, you know, there's a lot of like nothingness to do. I think the idea and the point behind getting rid of some of those things, specifically the rocks, was to make you, you know, more central to the lane and staying there more often, but it just doesn't really do that. It just ends up being nothing happens. Like, I can't really fight the Storm all the time if I want to, because, like, look where he's playing. But I can't also build enough of a lead for, like, how much I'm getting, right? Especially if I'm not on a character that can clear quick enough, or, like, clear as quickly. So, yeah, that's, to me, a really big thing that I think should come back. Obviously, like, I know when you look at this map, right, you have definitely, I would say, like, less interesting map than, you know, some of the other things in this game. Remember, this is sort of still like a port and kind of haul over from the alpha, right? This map hasn't changed too much, so it makes sense that it's a bit dated, but I thought the rocks and stuff were a couple things that this map had that were actually really good and really great. And yeah, seeing them gone, kind of sad. Now, we can do these rocks on some characters like Kuku, but having them passively, I think, is just ultimately better. Gives you a lot more scaling, too. We are just sort of, like, farming out this lane, though, and we are in a good spot right now. I can reset, obviously, I have a ton of gold. This character doesn't really get a lot of pressure applied onto him from a god like Yorm, so it's been a pretty easy lane. You know, obviously the jungler kind of has to look for ganks, but we've been doing a decent job tracking him, getting a decent idea of just, like, where he is on the map before we play super aggro or not, and because of that, yeah, he's just not really able to come over that easily. So things are pretty chill. We got Poly now, so we have a lot more damage. We're going to go into a probably a Chronos Pendant here, or a Deso. I guess we could go both. And yeah, I mean, we're just coasting. This is a pretty chill time. I don't ever feel super pushed to do this tower. I mean, I'll get it when I do, but right, getting the tower down means that I have to walk up, like, very far potentially to get a wave, which you don't really want to do on a backliner, so I'll get it when I do, but I'm not rushing to do it. I think I can just, like, auto this down a bit, though. Thing is I can sort of also just, like, fight him if I get the opportunity to. He's dead, yeah. Poly's really strong, this character. That's one of the big benefactors. So, you know, Book gets buffed, Poly's a mana item. Obviously, the auto cancels are really strong on this character. Get a good couple ones, and they're not in a good spot, that's going to just sort of happen to him. So, huge. Again, Poly is your spike on this character, always. Alright, well, let's rotate. Again, I could get the tower here, but I think I'd rather, you know, shove mid. Like, getting mid tower is great. Side tower is not as great, because mid tower, you know, opens up pressure for objectives. Sides do too, to some extent, but it's not nearly as, like, efficient and effective. You're not really going to get the mid wave held back as well, so... yeah. I'm going to come top left to help them. We have the mid wave shoving, so this tower will kind of bleed, and/or we'll just get it. And this is obviously pretty committal, but I don't really lose much from it, so I don't care. This guy's dead. This Yorm doesn't have ult, so he is also just dead. Okay, that's interesting. So in Smite 1, if you get your Yorm ult, if you're using it and then you get killed like that, I believe it always counts. So in this game it doesn't, which, I mean, I don't know. It's a nice quality of life change, I suppose. Usually ults that make you, like, CC immune like that do count, even if you die, like, in the channeling. Like Wukong ult, for example. So, a little bit surprising, but, you know, that's fine. We're gonna just leave. Yeah, we are absolutely frying. I mean, I think you can see, like, obviously we're ahead, so that's definitely part of the contrast, but... well, that's really lame. My bad, I guess. Yeah, kind of lazy backed. I mean, we killed him, at the very least. Not a great death. But you can definitely, like, I think see that when you have this, when you have this book and you have this mana and stuff, like, your damage really does pop, and it's quite strong. We could also, guys, by the way, and I was thinking about this, you know, with Gem of Focus getting 10 more cooldown rate, this and Chronos Pendant are honestly very similar. It's 5 less int, 5 less cooldown rate, obviously, and not the passive, but the movement speed is sick. I think it's really good for kiting. We're going to actually give it a shot this game. And this item goes into Deso, right? Yeah, cool. So we're just going to go Deso and Gem of Focus instead of Chronos. I haven't done this before. Just wanted to give it a shot. I guess it's something new, right? This extra movement speed is really nice. With Deso, we'll have a bit more cooldown rate, so it'll feel obviously a little bit more effective. I know my cooldowns are like semi-long on my 2-3, but it really should kind of be okay, especially once we have Deso, so we'll see. Again, if this feels kind of bad, I just won't do it again, and that's all there is to it. It might also be one of those worlds, though, where like if you do want to go Gem of Focus, you should just be going Sands. Again, Chronos Pendant is always good and probably still just the better option. Just wanted to give it a shot, because why the hell not? Get our Poly Auto 1 there, he's very low. We did get the tower run right, just with like the wave shoving and stuff. I can kind of just keep going here. Like, I'm at a point farm-wise now where I've got a couple more levels than I did before, so me getting these towers just means I'm going to perma-rotate to Gold Fairy and stuff like that. I will say, you definitely do feel a bit of these book buffs on a god like Kuku. Because, you know, naturally, like, the mana goes further anyways, so it's pretty sick. Man, I love this character. Shit. We're good. No! Fuck, dude. Okay, the entire team's here. That's too bad. I tunnel vision. I was trying too hard to get the kill. The bar rotated. Damn it, man. Chris is so dead. Rip Chris T. It's okay, go. We got a lot of farm. We got some kills. I had fun. Worth. Definitely not worth, but it was fun. Oh, is this a solo kill? Looks good. Ooh, he's dead. Could have been worse. Could have been worse for sure. Alright, not too bad. I think we just go to gold. Yeah. We got the tier 2 very low as well. This is kind of a crazy call. He's so fucked. Okay, he's fine. What is he doing? Zapman is absolutely insane. Unlucky. Yeah, so let's see. We can just kind of farm out for a bit, because now that he's dead and like the map pressure is a bit weird, I'm down to just clear and reset for a little. So we'll go Deso into, oh, shoots. Wait a minute, did I mess up this build? I think I did, no? I did mess up this build. Wait, so I don't know if I can go Shard this build, because I want to go Soul Reaver to Hootie, so just no Shard. I mean, to be fair, like, Shard is obviously a very good item, and like, I always talk about it being core, but they do have a full damage Soul Laner this game. I mean, he's going to go a tiny bit of defense now, but like, his core is full damage. Oh, he might not even. So I think I'm okay to actually go no Shard this game, which is like a huge luxury. Again, normally that's not something you can actually do, but I think this game we can. I sort of fucked up this build. I guess the only thing, like normally in a game, we just wouldn't go this this Deso. We would just go straight into Shard. Oh, absolutely cooked. It's just a beauty. Can't miss, can we, folks? Alright, we'll do these backs here, and then I guess it's tier 2 time, reset. I mean, man, these backline builds free up so much, especially on a character that likes to go book, likes to go poly, because we get to go, you know, all these mana items and all this stuff, and all this util and cooldown. I will say, like, this Gem of Focus, truthfully, I'm not really seeing too much value or feeling it. I just don't think Kuku's really a Gem of Focus god. So definitely probably want to go Chronos Pendant on this character. If you're playing something that's a little bit better at just like spamming abilities, randomly like Giannis or something, it's incredible. I don't really think this is the character for it, though. Again, it's not like the worst, but it's just a little underutilized. Though I will say, like, to be fair, in these fights, like, I'm not going to say it feels terrible, but I don't think anything would ever feel terrible. Oh, that really sucks. We missed. Damn. Yeah, that's tragic. I kind of got stuck there. The Yorm 3 knocks me up as well. No, it didn't. What knocked me up there? Was it the Yorm ult? I guess it was. Yeah, that kind of fucked me. Oh, that's too bad. It's okay. Oh, is it a disaster? It might be. Good ult. Beads forced. He doesn't kill. He's dead. Oh no. Is it one of those games, boys, where we die and everything goes to hell? I fear it may be. Alright, no worries. I'm gonna have to super lock in. I was playing up there pretty hard. I just like, I don't know, I didn't expect this Cupid to just kind of wrap around like that. He got it for free. It was very much not great. It's okay though. We'll get over to Fire Giant. They're probably gonna do Pyro right now. Again, we really do need an objective. The fact that nothing's been done is pretty bad. It's okay though. Alright, well, they're not on fire. They might be on Pyro. I can kind of just, like, farm for my items here. If it's going to just be a scrappy, messy game. I don't think I need to be crazy about anything. And I guess, to be fair, Soul Reaver also gets less value this game, huh? It should still be fine. I think Soul Reaver in this game, by the way, is kind of bleh. I don't like the design system too much. Like, the fact that you need to have less health than the opponent for it to do anything, to me, is kind of a stupid system. Because, like, I don't know, I think it's a little too punishing for you to build health in this game, but it's also, at the same time, like, sometimes just completely obsolete. And that's, to me, kind of silly. I mean, it'll be good against the Bacchus and stuff, and it'll be somewhat useful against some of the other people. Great ammo. This is beads. Got our 3 off, got our 1. So, like, sometimes, you know, obviously you gotta walk a little bit closer to get polyautos off. Sometimes it's just a bit bait to polyauto, because you put yourself in a pretty spooky situation. Like, playing your life and giving yourself the opportunity to get damage off multiple times is still everything. So just be mindful about that, obviously. Like, it's much better I just survive and do less damage than I die and do a little bit more most of the time. Because I always have the chance to do damage again. Especially with, like, you know, not having the longest cooldowns. I'm not super reliant, if at all. Close. Alright, not a terrible fight. We get a starter here. Gives us a bit more mana, too. Alright, I think we just pull gold. Like, fire is obviously great to do, but we want to do something easier if we can. That's less risky. Uh-oh. This does not look great. I mean, I have to help here a little. I mean, I guess, to be fair, we forced some stuff. Okay, we got a bit of poke. Yeah, this Bacchus, I mean, he's not really going to be dying to me. That's alright, though. I mean, we sort of do understand that, I feel like. This is bad. Fine. Walk out of range of the 3. He's gonna get a stun here. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, Buck's like super inted. That was very bad. Alright, nice. Bari should die post-ult from our 3. There we go. I'm not going to go into that. Let me just play this slow. This is beads. Nice, dude. What a terrible one by me. I had trolled so hard. Our ult is so slow that I'm kind of always using it as a peel tool more so than anything. Nice job. And honestly, keeping the ult up for, the threat is more important than ulting most of the time. Which I know sounds nuts, but it's just the case, and we missed, naturally. Oh man, I'm, so close to being on the mark with some of these hits, and I'm just bricking. It's a shame. Still a really good fight, though. I mean, we killed them. No big deal. Great play from our Apollo there. That ult was, a good time thing. I think we should get mid, though, no? Oh my gosh, they're running away. They're running away from the freest mid bird. What the heck? It's blocking our autos here. Okay, wait, that was really grief. Why did we just get left? Too bad, I guess. No worries. We'll take a reset. That was Giannis ult. We get Soul Reaver here. Oh, Giannis is on our team. My bad. Whoops. Need to get this. There we go. Now we get Soul Reaver. And I mean, we'll do more damage. So hell yeah. Alright, gold is up. I mean, I can walk over. I mean, it's been up all game, literally, so I guess that's no surprise I'm coming. It's such a weird game state. I don't think I've ever been in a game like this. It's just 27 minutes, no objectives. It's pretty silly. Okay, they're all grouped mid now. We did shove left, so this tier 2 is probably going to be under some threat. This could be really good. Hunmets could jump over. Be a little bit careful. Oh, I played this really bad. I'm fine. Yeah, I have to play safe, remember. That's above everything. I don't like my angle. I did get some poke on Cupid. And dude, honestly, okay, we got a good 3. Are we getting Bari momented on? Absolutely. Move. Alright, we got Bari ulted. What a joke of a character, man. At least we lived. You know, I didn't really hit this Cupid super hard. I honestly think, I probably just have to go shard anyways. Even though, just to do more damage to the backliners. I'm not sure. I mean, we'll see. Get it back up. We're fine. This looks decent. Nice job. There we go. Yeah, I mean, this god is awesome. I kind of got baited a bit there. I feel like we're, trolling super hard chasing. We just have to hit the guy in front of us. I mean, I kind of missed there, but, ay. You know, Bari is literally the only person doing anything. We just have to hit her. Oh, my bad, I guess. I kind of fucking missed. Whatever. We go into to Hootie next. Dude, I really think I might just need to go pen anyways. This is kind of grim. Lose tier 2. We're gonna lose Phoenix here. Alright, could have been worse. We just defend fire now. Losing mid, like, we can kind of hold everything. Not the biggest deal. Okay. It's gonna have to be a... I'm fine. It's gonna have to be a, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Like, surely this is not real, no? He's just dead. I mean, I guess, dude, like, okay. I guess so. What do we want to do, folks? Okay, Bats is out. That is Yormult. I think this is a really bad Yormult, though, no? Like, he is by himself. Yeah, what is going on here? Okay, well, we got him. He's a little deep. I mean, I can help, but I'm a bit far. Try? I think I just leave. I get my item here, so... I'm quite strong. Alright, we got Tahuti now. They got a kill. Hell yeah. I think we just do fire. Okay, I've got Tahuti. My damage just like super spiked. Obviously, we're in 3k pot territory now. Coming over. All done. He dies for it too. I should have stayed around that fire, by the way. That was a bit greedy of me. But we got it, so it worked out. Alright, I think we just do gold here and then reset angle, folks. No, I guess, you know, to be fair, like, I guess, you know, Bacchus is dead, so we could just shove. This is a good call. I'm not locked in, guys. That's my bad. This is good, again, because it's a 5v4. Dude, the Giannis 2'd as I won, we actually just fried him. This ult's awful, my bad. I shoved. Well, shoots. Let's pick this up. Alright, we're good. Keep it dashed away, we can hit right. Coming back. Again, we can just sort of use our poly here. He's dead. Oh no, our 3 didn't hit, that was Soul Reaver. Not too bad. No worries, no worries. Character's just impossible to hit. Just Gemma focus plus a trillion dashes and a trillion damage. Lovely god. Man, I miss Bari being like not played every game, I won't lie. It is not great to see her back. Out of range, we're fine. Okay. Bro, I'm just like missing some of these I can't miss. We really need to get a Phoenix here. I feel like. I don't think we can. Alright, we just have to reset then. It's fine. That's really unfortunate. It's okay, I guess. I mean, we did 3 the Yorm there. He's ulting us. He's kind of low. No way I mistimed that. Is he dead? Yeah, he is. Dude, I fucked that up so bad. It's okay, though. At least we got one. I mean, this is semi-playable. I just don't have beads, so I have to be really careful. He's gonna jump this wall and look for me. Nope. He would have if I stayed on that wall. Yeah, I mean, I want to still look because we have a pick. There's not really much for me to back for just yet. Okay, Cupid, like, dashed in. Nice. And the Spats can still just jumped away. We're good. I have to be really, really careful because Bari's terrifying, so is Bats. It's her ult. She's unfucking killable. Alright, I'll take it. Fine. I mean, holy crap, dude. Like, what is that shit? Nice job. Good kill. There we go. So we'll get 2 Phoenixes here and maybe end. Got it. Yeah, it is miserable playing into Bari. I think she's definitely a perma-ban again. Thankfully, like, there's not too many gods that I feel like are perma-ban. Like, I think you probably just do, like, Aladdin, Bari, Odin. If there's a good Ares player, you probably do Ares too. And life's good. But yeah, that shit is just absolutely miserable to play against. I mean, obviously you played it well, but like, I don't know, man. It feels so hard to hit her. That was really, really hard. At least we won, though. I mean, that's what it's about. So 9-5-17. Yeah, definitely want to go Chronos Pendant over Gem. And I think realistically, like, probably always worth just going Shards. So maybe Shard over Deso. But yeah. So 56k. Pretty good performance overall. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you all in the next one. So appreciate it. As always, let me know what you want to see in the future. And yeah, see ya.